Hello everyone, want to see some more comic strips getting inked? You need to check this video out. It's me, your old pal Max West. As you know, I draw comics and I do children's books. And in today's video, I'm going to be inking some more Poison Ivy Gulch comics. I really have to get ready for June. So, I have to prepare a buffer of comic strips for that day, for that month. And yes, June will mark the 1-year anniversary. I launched Poison Ivy Gulch 1 year ago on June 1st, 2020. And yes, a year in webcomic time is considered quite a long time, as many people will just give up and abandon their webcomics after that. I mean, that's really not easy, having the dedication to do one, update it on a regular basis. Just do a speech balloon here. I'm going to do the speech balloon on this other one I have here as well. Alright. Yeah, this is the one where I introduce the Justice of the Peace, Riley Oates. There we go. There we go. So I'll finish inking this one afterwards. I need to do this first one. Now, as I explained before, as a general rule, the first strip of each month, I like to have Lotta playing at the gambling tables. She is a professional gambler, and I do want to avoid the whole pirates that don't do anything trope. I still love the joke I did here, that she wants to raise the stakes, and she's saying that to a vampire. And as usual, I'm using my Speedball 512 nib, which is my workhorse. Her nice cleavage here. Yeah, she is a stacked. Lotta Doller is quite a stacked woman. Alright, this in. Again, I like to keep my drawings simple. I prefer not to go into detail when I do one of these drawings. I'd rather not clutter up the page or distract from the joke. Just following the advice of greats out there like Johnny Hart. Quite a stack of chips these two are playing for, huh? Indeed, those are some high stakes, and Lotta wants to go even higher. She is a very financially well-off citizen in Poison Ivy Gulch. And yes, she is very good at playing poker and faro and blackjack. Yep, well, just like you see in the westerns, lots of gambling did go on, card games as well as roulette. I'm going to turn the drawing surface around. I sometimes do that when I'm drawing comics or illustrations. Right? Just working the vampire's tuft of scraggly hair. There you go. Going to do the window, and that finishes the inking of this comic strip. I'm going to let it dry after this and work on the next one. And yes, we'll probably finish inking this in the next video tomorrow. There we go. Alright, just going to take a quick break here. Get a few fresh supplies. Right there. Okay, so, yeah, fine. Okay. Alright, let's get on with this one. Now here, we're going to ink the comic with Wiley Oates, the judge and justice of the peace. He's going to be hearing courts, he's going to be hearing criminal cases in court. And just like other justices of the peace, he performs marriages. He's very tall and lanky in comparison to the rather short, squat mayor of Poison Ivy Gulch. Just like martial art, he does pack heat. His firearm of choice is a Colt Army revolver, whereas martial art tends to use a Colt Navy revolver. In a future video, I might talk about guns they used in the Wild West, as I've had to draw them quite a few times. I love drawing the mayor. He's just such a simple and iconic character to render. And again, I tend to stick to very minimalistic backgrounds here. Let's get Wiley Oats inked. Just like the mayor and rigor mortis, Wiley Oats is a very big schnozola. Helps differentiate him in the cast. Let's work on this last panel with the mayor and the circuit judge. On another note, it's a pretty warm day out here today in North Dakota. Yeah, this state is a state of extremes. It can get very hot, it can get very cold, and all the time in both hot and cold weather it gets very, very windy. Alright, let's get this inked in. Since we're just about at the end of today's video, please hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon to be notified of whenever I do new videos. If you want to see more of Poison Ivy Gulch, all you got to do is click the links below. Poison Ivy Gulch is a webcomic set in the Old West. Again, it's updated 3 times each week. I update it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which I've noticed is a very popular update schedule. In the next video, I'll finish these 2 comic strips off. And there we go. The line art has been inked. And we'll pick it up next time. Well, that's it for today's video. Until then, it's me, your old pal, Max West, saying goodbye.